Before you go any further, here's the truth. This is the only video you need. Everything you've been trying to understand about your existence, the universe, and your place in it is right here. This isn't just information, it's a revelation. Watch closely, absorb every moment, and you'll never see the world the same way again. Reality as you know it is a lie. The world you see, touch, and experience is merely the first of 12 ascending realms of consciousness. Each stage peels away another layer of this worldly illusion, revealing your true divine nature. From this dense physical world to the pure light of the source, we'll guide you through a transformation that will forever alter your perception of self and universe. Are you ready to reclaim your forgotten divinity? You're here because you're searching for answers about the universe, your purpose, and what lies beyond. This video has what you need to know, but here's the key. These aren't just ideas, they're revelations. Listen closely, absorb every word, and you'll start to see reality in a completely new way. I promise. You know, the truth is, there's a deeper structure behind everything you see and experience, one that reveals how you fit into this vast system. Imagine a universe where everything, every thought, feeling, and experience connects to a larger design. This isn't just talk, it's the hidden framework of existence. And here's the thing, you're a part of it. Reality isn't random, it's organized, layered, and constantly evolving, from pure chaos at the bottom to divine unity at the top. Each of these 12 layers or domains represents a stage in the journey of the soul, including yours. Every layer has a purpose, a role in showing you how to rise beyond the limits of the physical world and tap into something greater. But here's why this matters now. Understanding this structure will help you break free from the endless loop of confusion and struggle. As you move through each layer, you'll see how the universe unfolds in stages, going from pure chaos to the highest realms of order and divine consciousness. At the lowest level, everything starts as pure chaos. It's the raw, formless state of the universe. Nothing is organized, nothing is defined. Life feels messy and confusing. Nothing seems to go right, and you feel stuck, like everything is out of your control. Days blur together, and it's hard to find meaning in anything. But as you rise, things become clearer. Imagine peeling back layers of fog until you reach a place of complete understanding and light. That's the journey of the 12 domains, and that's the journey waiting for you. So the journey begins with two forces, the source and the void. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're the first building blocks of everything, including you. Think of the source as the raw potential of the universe, of God or the universe, a powerful force that holds everything together. It's pure energy, untouched by form or limits. The source is where everything, including you, originates. It's the foundation, the seed of all creation. Imagine this as a spark, a point where everything exists in perfect unity. But here's the interesting part. For this unity to fully express itself, it has to divide, like a single beam of light, splitting into countless colors. From God or the universe, all things emerge, each with its own form, purpose, and path. Just as light breaks into many colors, the source divides to reveal the richness and diversity of life. That's where the void comes in. The void isn't empty space. Instead, it's like a cosmic womb, holding endless possibilities that haven't taken shape yet. It separates the unmanifested source from the rest of creation, acting as the stage where everything plays out. It's the space where ideas and forms wait to come alive, including all potential versions of you. It's like a blank page a writer stares at, full of potential. So in the void, ideas and forms hover on the edge of existence, waiting for the moment they'll come to life. It's like when you stand at a crossroads in life, knowing that any path you choose will lead to a different version of you. The void is that space before you make the choice, holding all possible outcomes, each as real as the next, waiting for you to bring one of them into reality. It's where all potential versions of you exist, until you take a step forward, bringing one of those versions to life. But why does this matter? See, the source and the void are the ultimate forces behind everything. Without the void, the source would stay unexpressed, locked away. And without the source, the void would remain empty, without purpose. Together, they create a powerful cycle, a rhythm of creation, growth, and rebirth that everything, including you, flows through. When you meditate, seek answers, or wonder about your place in the world, you're actually connecting with these forces. Every time you feel a spark of inspiration or a deep need for change, that's the source pushing through the void into your life. And by understanding these first two stages, you're tapping into the most powerful truth about yourself. This means you are not separate, but that you're a part of this divine process, here to create and become something profound. The journey of understanding starts here, with you as a part of the source, passing through the void, ready to experience life on every level. But as you take this journey to understand the nature of creation, a powerful truth emerges. The world you see, feel, and live in exists because of duality. Duality isn't just a concept. It's the starting point of all experience, the initial split from pure divine unity. This separation allows each part of creation to understand itself, to grow, to experience. You are here right now because of this dance of opposites, this movement from oneness into a world of contrasts. Understanding it will change how you see yourself and your life. Duality is like life's natural balance scale. Think about how moments of failure make success taste sweeter. If life were a series of wins, we'd likely take them for granted, never really feeling the joy of accomplishment. It's the times we fall that teach us to rise, and each setback builds our resilience. Without experiencing both, we'd never know our true potential, nor would we truly appreciate our victories. Imagine, if you will, a single point of divine energy, whole and complete, like a still lake. In its wholeness, it knows everything, but it cannot experience itself. There is nothing separate from it, nothing outside it. To experience, this unity must divide, creating a balance of opposites, light and dark, being and non-being, positive and negative. In this split, unity finds expression, forming a vibrant world where each encounter with opposites deepens the beauty and complexity of life. But why does this matter to you watching right now? Well, duality shapes everything in your life. Your thoughts, your emotions, and even your relationships. Every experience you have is filtered through these opposing forces. You feel joy because you've known sorrow. You seek love because you understand loneliness. Each moment of your life is made meaningful by this play of opposites. Without it, there would be no contrast, no growth, no discovery. One question I often receive on the channel is this: if we truly have the God-given power to manifest our lives, then why do suffering, war, and negativity exist in the world? This is where the role of duality becomes essential. Just as light is only understood in the presence of darkness, growth and wisdom arise from contrast. In a world filled solely with positivity and harmony, there would be no challenges to overcome, no lessons to learn, and no depth to our understanding. Difficult experiences, though painful, reveal the strength of our choices, the depth of our compassion, and the resilience within us. The existence of bad in the world doesn't contradict our power to manifest or the presence of divine guidance. Instead, it's part of a larger design that allows us to realize and develop our true potential. Each soul encounters the darker side of duality, and it's in those moments that we're driven to grow, ultimately experiencing the full, rich spectrum of existence. Just as the word Hue-Man reflects a being of light, it also implies its opposite, darkness. Without light, there would be no darkness, and without darkness, there would be no growth. Consider how seeds must root in the dark soil before they sprout. or how embryos develop in the hidden warmth of the womb. In the same way, our souls grow and evolve in the darkness of the universe. This contrast is not only essential, but purposeful, as it provides the very conditions we need to unlock our potential and understand our place within the vast dance of creation. But back to duality. Think of duality as the DNA of existence, the blueprint that creates every experience. Just like DNA holds the code for life and exists out of two strings, duality holds the foundation for everything you see, think, and feel. Imagine a world without contrast. No dark to highlight light, no pain to heighten joy, no struggle to reveal strength. Duality isn't here to make life hard, it's here to give life meaning. Without it, there would be no journey, no process of becoming. Look around your life, and you'll see how duality plays out every day. Your mind goes back and forth between hope and doubt, your heart swings from love to fear, and your sense of self grows as you contrast who you are with who you are not. This dance of opposites shapes every part of your existence. It's the framework through which the divine allows you to discover yourself, to learn, to change, and to realize your purpose. But here's the revelation. What if these opposites aren't actually separate? What if they are different expressions of the same divine energy? Take male and female. It's not just about gender. Both energies exist within every person. To be whole, you need both the masculine drive for action and the feminine flow of intuition. The shocking truth? When you embrace both energies, you unlock your full creative and spiritual potential, transcending traditional definitions of identity, or light and darkness. Light is often seen as good and dark as bad, but in reality, they are interdependent. True understanding comes from seeing them as two sides of the same force. Without darkness, light has no purpose. Without light, darkness remains formless. Darkness is where inner transformation happens, and it's only through confronting it that we fully understand our own power, and as the cold and warmth. Warmth gives us comfort, but it's in the cold that we find resilience. Cold shocks the body, forcing it to adapt and grow stronger physically and mentally. Embracing discomfort, like exposure to cold, is a path to inner strength. Just as warmth brings relaxation, cold brings clarity. A balance of both is needed for survival and self-discovery, and in order and chaos. Order may feel safe, but it's in chaos that true creativity is born. It's no wonder that genius creative people often suffer from a lot of chaos. It shakes us out of complacency and forces us to evolve. Chaos disrupts the predictable, opening doors to new ideas and possibilities that order alone can't reveal. Order keeps us grounded, providing structure and stability, but without chaos, there would be no breakthroughs, no growth, no evolution. It's chaos that sparks the fire of transformation, pushing us beyond our limits to discover what's possible. Just like life and death. The shocking reality? Death is not the end, but a part of the cycle of renewal. Life and death are intertwined. Without death, there can be no rebirth, no growth. It's only through the awareness of mortality that life gains urgency and meaning. Every end is a new beginning, and it's the shadow of death that gives life its vibrancy. And like love and hate are more closely related than we realize. Both are intense energies that bind us to others, and the line between them can be thin. But often, the most profound hatred is rooted in love, and vice versa. Understanding both is essential for emotional depth and healing. Without hate, love wouldn't feel as intense, and without love, hate wouldn't be as consuming. And in freedom and constraint. True freedom isn't possible without constraints. Boundaries give freedom meaning and purpose. Imagine being able to do anything without limits. Paradoxically, it would feel empty. It's within the constraints of reality, time, physical laws, and even moral codes, that freedom becomes precious and worth striving for. And like growth and decay, decay is often seen as a negative, but it's nature's way of clearing space for new growth. Cells in our bodies are constantly dying to make room for new ones, just as forests shed leaves to nourish the soil. The truth is that decay is a form of renewal. Without it, growth would be impossible, and life would stagnate, as the mind and heart. We're taught to follow either our heart or our mind, but the truth is, we need both. The mind provides structure, while the heart brings depth and empathy. Without the balance of both, decisions lack soul, and emotions lack direction. And like joy and sorrow, we chase joy and avoid sorrow, but it's through sorrow that joy becomes meaningful. Without sorrow, joy would be shallow, and without joy, sorrow would be unbearable. The most fulfilling lives are those that embrace both. Each makes the other more profound. Just like those who have suffered the most often experience the deepest joy, as sound and silence. Sound is life, but silence is where wisdom is born. In the silence between sounds we find peace, reflection, and clarity. Without silence, sound is overwhelming, and without sound, silence is void. Embracing both brings harmony, grounding us in the present moment where true awareness lies. And like faith and doubt, faith is powerful, but it's doubt that really tests us and strengthens our faith. Doubt forces us to confront our beliefs, evolving them into something more resilient. The truth is that true faith isn't blind. It's forged in the fire of doubt. Only when tested does faith become unshakable. Just like reality and illusion. Reality seems fixed, but it's shaped by perception. Illusions show us how flexible reality can be. Thoughts and beliefs alter our experience of the world. The surprise: what we call reality is often just a consensus of shared illusions. Embracing both allows us to shape reality in ways we never thought possible. And like hope and despair, hope is only meaningful in the face of despair. Despair brings us to our lowest points, but it's through this experience that hope gains strength. The most resilient hope is born in the darkness, refusing to be extinguished. Without despair, hope would be hollow. It's the contrast that makes hope powerful. Like truth and deception, we crave truth, but deception often reveals hidden truths about ourselves. Lies expose our blind spots, our weaknesses, and our desires. Deception can be a tool for growth, revealing parts of ourselves that truth alone would never touch. Embracing both helps us see life more clearly. You see, each of these dualities is a doorway to deeper understanding, showing us that life's complexity is both beautiful and essential for growth. Embracing both sides allows us to experience life fully, revealing a unity that transcends any one side alone. So life, with all its contrasts and seeming contradictions, is perfectly crafted by the source. Everything, from light and dark to love and hate, exists in perfect balance. Every experience, every duality, is part of this divine architecture, reminding us that there is purpose in all things. Everything is duality, and in understanding that, we begin to glimpse the perfection underlying it all. And science has begun to hint at this truth. Quantum physics reveals that particles can exist in multiple states at once, blurring the lines between what we think is distinct. This mirrors an ancient spiritual truth that opposites, light and dark, joy and sorrow, are ultimately unified, inseparable expressions of one divine source. In the same way, every challenge contains a lesson. Every loss holds the seed of gain. This isn't just a symbol. It's a truth about life that runs through every experience. In this world of duality, you're not here to choose one side and reject the other. This might seem cliché, but you're here to understand and embrace both. Really. Because by doing so, you unlock a deeper awareness. You realize that every experience, every feeling is a part of the divine journey, a way to know yourself more fully, to explore the range of who you are. This is the gift of duality. It allows you to see, feel, and understand the full spectrum of life. And consider how this understanding changes everything. What if you stopped seeing challenges as obstacles and instead saw them as essential parts of growth? What if every emotion, even fear and sorrow, were seen as necessary steps toward wisdom? By accepting both sides of life, you begin to glimpse a greater wholeness, a unity beneath the surface. This is what mystics and spiritual teachers from all religions have pointed to across centuries. The realization that beyond duality lies a single, unbroken reality. When you embrace this unity, you step into a higher awareness. You begin to see the boundaries between things as temporary, created to let you experience and explore, but not to hold you captive. Every tradition of wisdom has taught that transcending duality is the path to true freedom. This isn't about denying one side or the other. It's about seeing the divine energy that runs through everything. The journey to higher awareness begins here, with the realization that everything in your life is connected, part of a larger whole. Embracing this perspective doesn't make challenges disappear. It transforms them into opportunities for growth. It allows you to face every part of yourself with acceptance, knowing that both the good and bad are essential for discovering who you really are. Now, as we stand at this pivotal point in our journey, a question arises. If duality is the foundation of experience, how does it lead to the complex, diverse reality we see all around us? The answer lies in the next stage, where we'll explore how these divine opposites weave together to form the rich tapestry of life. This is not just a journey through creation, it's your journey. By understanding duality, you're taking the first steps toward embracing the full range of existence as a Hue-Man. The path to deeper understanding begins with accepting both sides of yourself, opening the door to a higher awareness and a truer version of who you are. You've glimpsed the balance of opposites, but there's something that goes beyond all division. Imagine a mind so vast, so boundless, that it contains every thought, every feeling you've ever had, and every possibility you'll ever experience. This is the Godhead, the source of all consciousness, the root of divine awareness. As you explore this idea, you'll discover that it's not distant or abstract. In fact, the Godhead mirrors the deepest truths of your own inner world. Think of pure awareness, igniting within the infinite void. This is the Godhead, the original seed from which everything in reality blooms. Think of it as the ultimate source, holding within itself all potential, all existence. This isn't just a concept, it's the essence of your awareness, magnified to an unimaginable scale. Let's consider something fascinating. How can the one become many while still remaining one? This is the paradox of the Godhead. In its boundless nature, it doesn't divide to break apart, but to experience every angle of existence. Just like a prism, when light shines through, it separates into a spectrum of colors. Yet all colors are still part of the original white light. Similarly, the Godhead separates itself into individual awarenesses, including yours. When we say Godhead, we're talking about the ultimate source of everything, where pure consciousness first begins to perceive itself. Think about the universe, where atoms and molecules form intricate structures, galaxies, and ecosystems. This order isn't random. It's a reflection of a vast intelligence that operates within every cell, every particle, and even within you. The Godhead is the source of that intelligence, the original awareness from which everything you see springs. Let's take an example you can see all around you: the patterns of nature. Certain shapes seem to repeat themselves, like the spirals of a seashell, the arrangement of leaves on a plant. This is known as the Fibonacci sequence, or the golden ratio, a mathematical pattern that appears in everything from galaxies to pine cones. These patterns are reflections of a larger intelligent order, a cosmic design that the Godhead expresses through the forms of nature. Every spiral, every symmetry, is a reminder of the vast intelligence that brings balance and beauty into existence. What's even more astonishing is that this same ratio can be found within our own bodies. The Fibonacci sequence isn't just a feature of plants, shells, or galaxies. It's woven into human biology itself. Take the structure of our faces, for instance. The width of the mouth compared to the width of the nose, the spacing between the eyes, and the proportions of our facial features all reflect this golden ratio. This is why certain faces are often perceived as symmetrical or beautiful. They mirror the divine mathematics of nature. Our bodies follow this sequence in other ways too. Look at the lengths of your forearm and hand. If you measure them, you'll find they form a Fibonacci ratio. This isn't just coincidence. This balance enables optimal movement and strength. Similarly, our fingers are proportioned so that each segment of the finger, from the base to the tip, aligns with Fibonacci ratios, enhancing the dexterity and control we have in our hands. Even at the microscopic level, the Fibonacci sequence shapes us. The structure of DNA, the molecule carrying genetic information in all living beings, follows these divine proportions. A full turn of the DNA double helix measures 34 angstroms in length and 21 angstroms in width, both Fibonacci numbers. This intricate structure mirrors the same cosmic pattern, showing that the golden ratio is embedded in the blueprint of life itself. This pattern even appears in the timing of human development. For instance, the average length of a full-term pregnancy is 38 weeks, a Fibonacci number. Phases of fetal growth and development often align with the same rhythmic progression, showing that life itself follows nature's golden rhythm. And these patterns extend to the very way we experience growth. Just as trees branch out in Fibonacci patterns, or flowers bloom in spirals, the journey of life, from birth to maturity to old age, reflects cycles of growth and transformation, each with its own beauty and purpose. These recurring patterns, spirals in galaxies, symmetry in our bodies, ratios in DNA, and rhythms in development, are all part of a larger intelligent order. The Fibonacci sequence is the Godhead expressing itself through both nature and humanity, a cosmic blueprint that connects all living things. Every spiral, every symmetry, every ratio, from the curve of a fern to the proportions of a human face, is a reminder of the vast intelligence that orchestrates balance, harmony, and beauty in the world. And every thought you think, every emotion you feel, is a reflection of this greater awareness. Have you ever had a moment where you suddenly understood something profound or felt a deep connection with someone? These aren't random. They're glimpses of the Godhead perceiving itself through your unique experience. You are, in a very real sense, a reflection of this universal mind, and every insight or connection you experience is the Godhead recognizing itself through you. This divine awareness doesn't just manifest in people. It's woven into the very fabric of reality. Take, for example, the delicate balance of nature, where ecosystems depend on an invisible harmony. Forests, oceans, and animals all work together in intricate, interdependent ways. This balance, which science is only beginning to fully understand, is an expression of the Godhead's intelligence at work, mirroring the order that exists in the depths of your own awareness. Consider this. If you look at a hologram, each fragment contains the entire image. No matter how small a piece you take, the whole picture remains intact. The universe works in a similar way. Every part, including you, carries within it the entire blueprint of creation. Every cell in your body knows the structure of the whole. This is the Godhead's intelligence, a fractal-like presence that is in every part of existence. Now, think about how this understanding impacts your journey of self-discovery. By exploring your own mind and consciousness, you're not just learning about yourself, you're uncovering the very nature of divine awareness. This is why self-reflection and meditation are so powerful. When you go within, you are accessing the same awareness that creates galaxies, that forms the laws of physics, that directs the path of the stars. Your inner world is a microcosm of the Godhead, waiting to be explored. The Godhead serves as the ultimate template for consciousness itself, from the smallest forms of awareness to the most complex. Think of it as the source code of reality, containing within it the potential for every experience, every thought, every life form. When you align yourself with this divine blueprint, through meditation, reflection, or simply connecting to your deeper self, you open the door to expanded awareness and a richer understanding of who you are. Another example, consider the way we experience time. For us, time feels linear. We experience past, present, and future. But scientists like Einstein have shown that time is more like a flexible fabric that bends and shifts. In the Godhead, time isn't limited to our understanding of it. In this divine consciousness, every moment exists all at once. When you have a strong intuition or a feeling that something is meant to be, you're tapping into this timeless perspective. You're glimpsing a part of the Godhead that exists beyond time, where everything is known and connected. As you think about these ideas, you might feel a sense of awe or even a bit of fear. Realizing that you're part of something so vast, a kind of infinite awareness, can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, this feeling is natural, and we all come to understand it in our own time. This sense of wonder is actually the Godhead recognizing itself through you. It's a moment of connection, a glimpse of the divine realizing itself in your awareness. Embrace it, because it shows you're connecting with something far bigger than yourself. You're not just a part of the universe, you are a part of this infinite awareness, this divine intelligence, experiencing itself through your life. But remember, this journey doesn't stop here. As divine consciousness expands, it begins to form a vision, a grand design that shapes the path of all existence. This design, often described as a universal plan, becomes a guide for the evolution of everything, from galaxies to individual souls. The Godhead is the source of this plan, holding within it the intentions for all creation. What form will this cosmic blueprint take, and how will it guide the unfolding of reality? The answer lies in the next stage of our exploration, where we'll witness the birth of a universal order that transcends imagination. Have you ever felt that your life was guided by an unseen hand? Perhaps you've experienced a moment when things seemed to fall into place too perfectly, or when a difficult path led you to exactly where you needed to be. As we explore the universal plan, you'll discover why that feeling might be more than just intuition. Prepare to confront a mind-bending possibility. Free will and cosmic destiny aren't opponents. So imagine a blueprint made by the source, an universal plan that isn't just a rigid script, but a living, dynamic framework guiding everything from the formation of stars to the course of your own life. This plan isn't separate from you. It's programmed into your being, influencing experiences and choices in ways you may never have realized. Think about a time when you met someone seemingly by chance, only for them to become an important part of your life. Or perhaps you received a piece of advice or encouragement at just the right moment, a coincidence that felt too perfect to ignore. Something that you exactly needed at that time and place in your life. See, these moments aren't just random events. They're glimpses of the universal plan in action, aligning situations and people to guide you toward growth, understanding, or purpose. This grand design is even reflected in the cosmos. Scientists call it the Goldilocks principle when referring to Earth's position in the solar system. It means that Earth isn't too close or too far from the Sun, but that it's just in the right spot to support life. This balance even extends to our atmosphere, water, and even the precise interactions of atomic forces that make life possible. This fine-tuning hints at an order guiding everything in harmony, from atoms forming molecules to galaxies spiraling in space. Yet this universal plan isn't a strict set of rules. It's more like a river flowing in a certain direction, with room for endless variation. Unlike the stars and planets, us humans are given the freedom to swim, float, or even paddle against the current. Your free will doesn't conflict with destiny. It actively shapes how this life story unfolds. Think of it like this. The universal plan sets the stage and gives you the props, but you're the actor bringing the story to life. Your choices, intentions, and actions are essential to the play. Sometimes the interplay of destiny and choice reveals itself in powerful ways. Have you ever experienced a near miss? Maybe you overslept, and on your way to work, you passed by an accident you might have been involved in. Had you left on time? Or perhaps you took a wrong turn only to discover an unexpected opportunity waiting for you. These moments can feel like they were meant to happen, as if the greater intelligence was guiding you toward a specific path. Near-death experiences often offer a profound glimpse into the universal plan. Many people who survive such experiences report a sense of overwhelming purpose, as if they were meant to continue living for a specific reason. Some describe visions of their future or an intense understanding of interconnectedness, as if they momentarily saw the intricate web of life and their place within it. These experiences suggest that life isn't a series of random events, but part of a larger plan working to bring about growth, healing, and discovery. This blend of destiny and choice creates a limitless amount of possibilities. Every decision you make, big or small, sends ripples through the universe, impacting not just your own life, but that of everyone you have ever crossed. Imagine each choice as a pebble dropped into a pond, each ripple reaching farther than you may ever see. So, how can you connect with this universal plan? The key lies within you. Those moments of intuition, those gut feelings or sudden flashes of insight are glimpses of your higher self tuning into this grand design. Just as a compass always points north, your inner guidance system can help you navigate life's currents, leading you toward paths that feel right and aligned. So, have you ever felt an instant, inexplicable connection with a stranger, as if you'd known them forever? Or perhaps you've had a sudden insight or burst of creativity that felt like it came from somewhere beyond yourself. These aren't just random occurrences. They're glimpses into a vast, interconnected consciousness known as the oversoul. Let's just imagine it as a cosmic internet, where your mind is one of countless nodes in an infinite network that transcends space and time. It may seem like a lot to take in, but don't worry. You'll understand it more deeply as we go along. So the oversoul is a shared field of awareness that connects everyone and everything, from the experiences of people today to the wisdom of ancient civilizations. Imagine it as a web of consciousness that links all human minds, past, present, and future, creating a living, breathing entity that holds the essence of every soul's experiences. You're already a part of it, even if you haven't realized it. You may have noticed this connection during moments of deep intuition. Perhaps you were thinking of an old friend and then received a message from them out of the blue, or you encountered a piece of advice at exactly the moment you needed it. These synchronicities often feel like more than coincidence. They're moments when you're in tune with the oversoul, where guidance and wisdom from the collective flow effortlessly into your life. The idea of the oversoul raises an interesting paradox. How can we maintain our individuality while being part of a collective consciousness? Rather than losing our uniqueness, the oversoul actually amplifies it, much like the cells in a body. Each cell has its own function and identity, yet together they sustain the life of the whole body. Your mind is like one of these cells, unique in its role and purpose, yet essential to the health and vibrancy of the entire oversoul. The oversoul also connects us to what some call the Akashic records, a cosmic library containing every thought, emotion, and experience across time. Imagine being able to tap into the wisdom of ancient sages, inventors, or even the insights of your own ancestors. This isn't just a record of past events. It's a living, evolving source of universal knowledge. Every decision, every moment of your life becomes part of this shared archive, available to anyone who tunes in. Psychologist Carl Jung described the collective unconscious as a reservoir of universal symbols and archetypes that influence our behaviors and perceptions. The oversoul builds on this idea, suggesting that we can consciously access shared knowledge and experiences. For example, have you ever found comfort in a story, symbol, or ritual that felt deeply familiar, even if you'd never encountered it before? This connection may be the oversoul at work, helping you draw from humanity's collective wisdom. Accessing this wisdom isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. Many people report experiencing sudden knowing during meditation, prayer, or dreams, insights that feel like they're coming from a place beyond their everyday awareness. Maybe you felt a strong sense of déjà vu in a place you've never visited, or you intuitively knew something about someone you just met. These are moments when the boundaries of individual consciousness blur, allowing you to experience flashes of the oversoul's insight. Another example is creative inspiration. Many artists, writers, and inventors speak of ideas that just came to them fully formed, as if they were downloaded from somewhere beyond. Musicians often describe moments of flow where they feel connected to something larger than themselves, producing music they couldn't consciously create on their own. These moments of creative breakthrough are often glimpses into the oversoul, where collective inspiration becomes available to the individual. Think of group meditation or collective prayer, where many people focus on the same intention. People often report feeling a powerful surge of energy or a sense of deep peace in these settings, as if tapping into a shared consciousness that amplifies everyone's focus and intention. Studies have shown that large groups meditating on peace can even reduce crime rates in the surrounding areas, suggesting that connecting with the oversoul has tangible effects on the world. Connecting with the oversoul allows us to draw from humanity's collective wisdom, offering fresh perspectives, insights, and even healing. Imagine facing a tough decision and finding comfort or clarity by tuning into the experiences of those who've come before you. This is the gift of the oversoul, a level of consciousness that helps us transcend individual limitations and tap into the infinite potential of shared awareness. As you tune into this vast network of consciousness, you may start to see the world with new eyes. Boundaries between self and others blur, and you might find yourself experiencing empathy and understanding on a whole new level. Suddenly, a stranger's struggles feel personal, or you experience a wave of compassion for someone you barely know. This is the oversoul at work, helping you see life from a broader, interconnected perspective. As we ponder this intricate web of shared consciousness, a question arises. If the oversoul grows and evolves, who or what guides its path? See, the oversoul is only the beginning of higher consciousness. Beyond it lies a realm of beings so advanced that they redefine what we think we know about reality. These divine guardians, the Archangels and Ascended Masters, hold the keys to unlocking potentials within you that you may never have known existed. Imagine beings of pure light and wisdom, radiating with a powerful energy that could light up the darkest spaces. These are not mythical creatures, but real spiritual entities, the Archangels and Ascended Masters, who have a role in guiding the development of our souls and the world itself. They bridge the gap between spirit and matter, helping humanity access higher wisdom and love. So who are these beings? Archangels are celestial beings of the highest order, closest to the divine source. They embody qualities like love, courage, and healing, and serve as channels for divine energy and insight. How do they help us? These divine guides serve as intermediaries, translating divine wisdom into forms we can understand and use in our lives. In moments of true crisis, many people have reported experiencing an angelic figure coming to their aid in remarkable ways. For example, there are stories of people in life-threatening situations, such as drowning or trapped in the aftermath of an earthquake, who suddenly feel a calming presence or see a stranger who appears out of nowhere to help them. Some have described a glowing figure who guides them to safety, or a stranger with extraordinary strength who pulls them from the wreckage, only to disappear afterward without a trace. These miraculous rescues are often attributed to archangels or divine helpers, manifesting in times of dire need to offer protection and guidance. These guardians don't just work from afar, they are accessible to us. Through practices like prayer, meditation, and intention setting, you can connect to their pure light energy. Many people describe profound experiences of comfort, clarity, or even a sense of warmth when they reach out to these beings. But have you ever felt a deep connection to a place you've never been, or experienced a powerful coincidence that seemed beyond chance? These moments aren't random. They're glimpses into a grand design, a vast, interconnected matrix that links everything in existence, and you play a crucial role in it. Welcome to the Crystalline Grid, an intricate network of energy connecting every star, planet, and living being. This isn't just a theoretical concept. It's the energetic framework of reality, a living system that pulses with the cosmos's energy. Imagine a multidimensional web of light, linking all beings and realms in a unified system. But how does this grid keep the universe balanced amid constant change? The crystalline grid isn't a fixed structure. It's a flexible, responsive system that adapts to the flow of cosmic energies. At the heart of the crystalline grid lies sacred geometry, which reflects universal patterns present in everything from natural formations to the human body. One example of sacred geometry in nature is the hexagonal structure found in the honeycomb created by bees. Honeycombs are built in perfect hexagons, allowing bees to store the maximum amount of honey using the least amount of wax. An efficient and structurally strong design that is guided by natural geometry. You can also see these hexagonal patterns in snowflakes. Each snowflake is unique, but maintains a symmetrical hexagonal structure, shaped by the environmental conditions as it forms. This consistent pattern reflects nature's affinity for balance and harmony, even on a microscopic level. Also, crystals, like quartz, naturally form according to specific geometric principles, reflecting harmony and balance at the atomic level. In the human body, sacred geometry appears in the structure of the eye, particularly the iris, and the neurons in our brain also branch out in fractal patterns, creating efficient pathways for signals to travel. These tree-like structures are seen in other systems too, such as in the alveoli of our lungs, where branching airways allow for optimal oxygen exchange. This fractal design reflects nature's tendency toward efficiency and interconnectedness. The pattern of the placenta is another example of sacred geometry in the human body. With its branching network of blood vessels, the placenta connects a mother and baby, providing nourishment through a symmetrical, web-like structure, a powerful image of connection and life itself. But here's the incredible part. You're not just a bystander in this cosmic network. Humanity plays a vital role in activating and sustaining the crystalline grid. Every thought, emotion, and action you take sends energy through this network, creating ripples that influence the world around you. You're constantly co-creating reality with each moment of your life. Imagine the influence you have. By aligning your thoughts and actions with the harmony of the crystalline grid, you tap into a source of creative power beyond imagination. This isn't about trying to control the universe. It's about working in harmony with it, becoming an active participant in the unfolding of creation. Picture being able to see the hidden connections that link everything together. When you're mindful of your actions, you start to sense how your choices resonate beyond your immediate surroundings, impacting realities far beyond what you can see. This is the power of the crystalline grid, a pathway to greater awareness and cosmic co-creation. Think of the crystalline grid as a layered structure stretching from realms of pure light down to the physical world we experience daily. Each layer reveals a new level of understanding, offering fresh possibilities for growth and insight. As we journey through these layers, we're not just gaining knowledge, we're awakening to our true nature as beings connected to the universe's very fabric. As you connect with the crystalline grid, feel its energy within you. You're not just a small part of the universe, you're an essential part in this network, contributing to the creation and evolution of reality itself. Imagine a dimension where your thoughts are more than fleeting ideas. They're energetic vibrations that shape the world around you. This is the mental plane, a realm where thoughts, ideas, and symbols are powerful frequencies that ripple through reality. Here, every thought you hold carries energy, influencing not only your personal experience but the collective field of consciousness we all share. Think of it like walking into a party with a room filled with people. If you're focused on negativity, it's like only noticing the people who look stressed or upset. But if you shift your focus to a more positive outlook, you'll suddenly start noticing the smiles, laughter, and friendly faces around you. It's not that the room changed, but your perspective and the energy you're tuning into has shifted, revealing a different experience within the same space. Have you ever noticed how a single negative thought can lead to a day filled with low energy, while a positive thought can lift you into a higher state? These aren't coincidences. They're glimpses of how the energy of your thoughts vibrates on the mental plane, creating patterns that attract similar frequencies. The mental plane shows us that thoughts aren't just passive, they're active frequencies, shaping and attracting the reality around us. Imagine two people, one who believes, "I am capable," and another who believes, "I'm not good enough." The energy behind each thought radiates outward, attracting experiences that match its vibration. Someone who doubts themselves sends out low-frequency energy, often attracting situations that reinforce their doubts, while someone who believes in their potential sends out a higher frequency, attracting opportunities and solutions. Picture the mental plane as a vast energetic field where every thought, every belief, adds to the collective frequency. When you hold on to thoughts like, "I always have bad luck," that thought becomes a low-frequency vibration, aligning you with similar experiences. On the other hand, thoughts like, "I'm open to good things happening," resonate at a higher frequency, aligning you with people and opportunities that match that energy. Now consider the power of mental alchemy, the ability to shift your reality by changing your thoughts' frequency. For instance, if you're facing a challenge, instead of thinking, "This is too hard," shift to, "I have the energy to overcome this." This small change in perspective raises your mental frequency, creating a ripple effect that attracts higher vibration solutions and people to support you. The key to mastering the mental plane is clarity and focus. Think of it like sunlight shining through a magnifying glass. When the light is scattered, it's warm, but not powerful. However, when focused through the lens, it becomes intense enough to ignite paper. That's the power of a focused mind. When your thoughts are concentrated on a single goal or intention, they gain the strength to create real change. Have you ever set a clear intention, like visualizing yourself succeeding at a goal, and then noticed how circumstances align to support it? This is an example of focused mental energy, tuning into a higher frequency, aligning your actions with what you want to create. Think of every thought as an energetic pulse, a vibration that sends out signals into the universe. The more you focus on a thought, the stronger its frequency becomes, creating patterns that manifest in your physical world. When you approach life with positive, empowered thoughts, you are tuning into a higher frequency, aligning yourself with opportunities, well-being, and growth. This is the power of the mental plane, a realm where the frequencies of your thoughts shape your reality. As you explore this realm, you may feel both excited and cautious. Knowing that thoughts have real vibrational power is a responsibility, but the truth is, you've been using this power all along, often without realizing it. Now, you have the chance to use it consciously, aligning your thoughts with the frequencies that match what you truly want to attract. Yet one question remains. How do thoughts on this mental frequency become tangible in the physical world? To understand that, we'll explore the next stage, where thought energy combines with emotion, bringing ideas to life in ways that shape everything you know as reality. Imagine a place where your strongest desires, deepest fears and emotions have a life of their own. This is the astral plane, a dimension fueled by energy and emotion, where your inner thoughts and feelings take on a form. In this realm, the line between imagination and reality blurs, and the energy you hold inside begins to shape what you experience. The astral plane is more than just a layer of existence. It's where your emotions, hopes, and anxieties combine to influence your reality. Every emotion you've ever felt, from joy to fear, every dream you've held, every worry you've faced, lives here as energy that can impact the world around you. Think of a recurring nightmare that unsettles you. In the astral plane, this fear-based energy may appear as a shadowy form, a reflection of anxieties you carry. On the other hand, imagine a dream that fills you with hope, like achieving a life goal. Here, this goal exists as a bright, guiding light, waiting for you to turn it into reality. Both positive and negative emotions take on a form here, influencing your life in ways you may not immediately see. But be warned, the astral plane doesn't play favorites, and it doesn't filter what you bring into it. If you carry unresolved anger, fears, or hidden insecurities, these energies will rise to the surface here, often magnified. The intensity can feel overwhelming and may even take forms that are hard to confront. Imagine your deepest fears and anxieties taking shape in ways you can't ignore. Many who enter this realm for the first time experience intense emotions, like facing a mirror that reveals not just their strengths, but the shadows they've buried. This journey isn't for the faint-hearted. If you feel nervous, know that's a natural reaction. You're not alone in this. Most who explore this space feel unease at first. But remember, fear in this realm is simply energy waiting to be transformed. Approach this space with respect and caution. The astral plane can be deeply insightful, but only if you're willing to confront both the beauty and the shadows within yourself. This realm holds incredible potential. Imagine being able to shift your energy in the astral plane to improve your waking life, converting stress into calm, or turning a small hope into a strong intention. However, this power also comes with responsibility. The astral plane amplifies whatever you bring to it. If your mind is filled with negativity, it can manifest as chaotic or disturbing experiences. This is why learning to manage your emotions isn't just a skill. It's essential for navigating this dimension safely and effectively. Think of how your mood affects your day. A single moment of frustration can snowball, impacting every interaction and activity. In the astral plane, these emotional currents are even stronger, rippling through the fabric of this realm and influencing your life in subtle ways. By becoming aware of this process, you gain the power to direct these energies consciously, creating positive ripples instead of reactive ones. So how can you master this realm? The path to mastery begins with self-awareness. Start by observing your emotions without judgment, noticing how they ebb and flow. For example, the next time you feel anger, pause and look inward. What triggered it? How does it feel in your body? By doing this, you begin to understand the roots of your emotions, making it easier to control their energy. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and conscious dream work are powerful tools that help you explore and understand the astral plane. As we approach the boundary between the astral plane and the physical world, a question arises. How do these emotional energies translate into the solid experiences of our everyday lives? The answer lies in the way thought and emotion combine to shape reality. The astral plane acts as a bridge, transforming the energy of your inner world into forms that can become real. Remember, exploring the astral plane isn't just a mental exercise. It's an invitation to understand and master your own consciousness. By learning to work with these astral currents, you unlock the potential to become a conscious creator of your reality. The universe isn't happening to you, it's responding to you, reflecting the energy you bring to it. You've explored the emotional depths of the astral plane. Now are you ready to understand the energy that shapes the physical world? The etheric plane is the bridge between thought and matter, where ideas begin to take form. Here, the foundations of health, healing, and creation begin. This is the realm where the seeds of manifestation are planted, and it holds the key to unlocking your body's natural healing abilities and your true creative potential. Think of the etheric plane as the energetic blueprint that shapes everything you see and touch. It's a layer of reality that acts like a design template, where invisible patterns begin to organize into physical form. Imagine a shimmering web of light, with each thread connecting to every cell and organ in your body, forming the unseen framework that guides their structure and function. This etheric blueprint isn't just an idea, it's essential to your health. Every part of your body, from organs to cells, has an etheric counterpart, an energetic form that directs its function and vitality. When this template is balanced and clear, life energy flows freely, supporting physical health. But when blockages or disruptions occur in this etheric layer, they can show up as illness or discomfort in the physical body. Consider how ancient wisdom traditions describe chi or prana, terms for life force energy that flows through all living things. These aren't just cultural beliefs. They describe real, energetic currents that we're starting to understand scientifically. Studies show that living organisms emit biophotons, tiny particles of light that play a crucial role in cellular communication. These biophotons are a direct reflection of your etheric body's state, offering a measurable sign of your vitality and energy. But the etheric plane isn't just about physical health. It's also where your thoughts and intentions begin to shape your reality. Imagine you have a goal, like getting a new job or creating a healthier lifestyle. These intentions first form an etheric blueprint before they become real. in your life. By learning to work consciously with these etheric patterns, you can actively co-create your experiences. Picture this. If you could see the energetic template of a part of your body that's experiencing pain, you might observe areas where the energy is blocked. With focused intention, you could work to clear these blockages, guiding your energy back into harmony. Or consider a goal you have, like building confidence. You could visualize this desire as a vibrant, energetic pattern in the etheric realm, reinforcing it with your intention until it gradually takes shape in your everyday life. Strengthening and balancing your etheric body is the key to unlocking this power. Practices like meditation, energy healing, and deep, intentional breathing help clear any blockages and improve the flow of life force through you. As your etheric body aligns, you may notice improved health, sharper intuition, and an increased ability to bring your desires to life. However, this power also comes with responsibility. The etheric plane responds to everything within you, not just your conscious thoughts, but also your deeper beliefs and unresolved emotions. This is why self-awareness is essential. Working on inner growth and emotional clarity helps ensure that you're sending out balanced, positive energy through your etheric blueprint, supporting health and growth instead of creating distortions. As we approach the threshold of physical reality, a question arises. If the etheric plane holds such a powerful influence over what we see and experience, is physical reality as solid and fixed as it seems? The answer takes us deeper, where we'll explore the tangible world and uncover hidden truths that may challenge everything you thought you knew about reality. Imagine a world where every part of you, from the tiniest cell in your body to the air you breathe, is intricately connected. Everything from your breath to the farthest galaxy is part of this physical plane, a unified flow where each movement influences the whole. This is the physical plane, the most solid, tangible level of reality where spirit takes on physical form. Here, in this realm of flesh and bone, we experience the ultimate illusion, the belief that we are separate from the universe that created us. But look around. Everything feels so solid and real. The chair you're sitting on, the phone or computer in your hands, even your own body, each seems like a distinct, separate object. But this perception is a brilliant disguise, concealing a far more interconnected reality. The physical plane is where the energies of higher dimensions condense into matter, where abstract ideas become real, and where our thoughts and emotions take on form. Don't let appearances fool you, though. What seems solid is actually mostly empty space. An atom is over 99% empty space, with tiny particles moving in vast areas, creating the illusion of density. Our senses, as remarkable as they are, only reveal a small part of what truly exists. They act as filters, allowing us to process a limited range of the vast cosmic energy around us. Imagine what you might see or sense if you could go beyond these filters. What hidden worlds and wonders would unfold before you? Consider how higher energies influence your physical reality in subtle but powerful ways. For example, have you ever felt tension in your body after a stressful day? That's your physical body reflecting your mental and emotional state. Or, when you feel deeply grateful, you might notice that positive experiences seem to flow more easily into your life. These feelings and energies ripple outward, subtly shaping your environment and interactions. Our five senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, are powerful tools for experiencing the physical world, but they also have limitations. They confine us to a narrow range of perception. Think about it. Visible light is just a tiny slice of the electromagnetic spectrum, and there are sounds beyond our hearing range that animals, like dogs or dolphins, can pick up. This means that the physical plane is filled with energies, frequencies, and information that we simply don't detect, an invisible world of possibility waiting to be explored. But here's an interesting paradox. To reach beyond the limitations of the physical, you must first fully embrace your physical experience. Your body isn't a cage, it's a vessel that allows you to experience life. By taking care of your body, through healthy choices, rest and mindfulness, you create a strong foundation for personal and spiritual growth. Think of your body as an anchor that grounds you, allowing you to connect higher spiritual energies to your everyday life. Imagine being able to see the energy flowing through your body, like a network of streams and rivers connecting every part of you. This network, sometimes referred to as meridians or energy pathways, connects you to the world around you. Picture yourself as a living antenna, receiving and transmitting information not just from the physical world, but from realms beyond. This isn't just an idea. It's part of who you are, hidden just beyond the edges of ordinary perception. As you reflect on these ideas, you might feel a deeper sense of connection to yourself and the world around you, a recognition that you're more than just a physical being. The physical plane isn't a trap. It's a learning ground, a place where you can grow, learn, and evolve. By appreciating your physical nature while staying open to higher awareness, you open yourself to a life filled with meaning and connection. But a question remains as we explore the physical plane. Is this material world all there is? Or is there another layer of reality within and around the physical world, shaping your life in ways you've never imagined? Exploring this question might just challenge everything you think you know about existence. Have you ever felt like something's off, like there's a force in the world designed to keep you in your place, playing by rules you didn't choose? That nagging feeling isn't paranoia. It's your soul recognizing a deeper truth. The reality you experience every day is a carefully crafted illusion, a system designed to limit and control you. This is the matrix, a web of social structures, beliefs, and expectations that quietly influence everything about your life. And it's not just an idea from sci-fi movies. It's real and woven into every part of your existence. Think of the matrix as a system that traps you in routines, convinces you of limitations, and subtly guides your decisions. Everything around you, from social rules to technology, is crafted to keep you in line, to prevent you from questioning what's possible beyond the normal life path. Consider how society encourages the one-size-fits-all life plan. Go to school, get a degree, find a job, buy a house, and work until retirement. Sound familiar? Many of us are led to believe this is the only way to find success and happiness. But think about how this path feels to so many people. Exhausting, empty, like you're always chasing something that never quite satisfies. Those who question this path often find themselves met with doubt, criticism, or even ridicule. Why? Because breaking away from this path threatens the structure of the matrix, the invisible system that counts on your compliance. The matrix doesn't stop there. Look at how your time and attention are managed by workplaces that demand long hours and constant availability. Ever wondered why the 9-to-5 grind is the norm? Why so many people work jobs they're unfulfilled by, just to keep up with bills, debt, and expectations? The system is built this way on purpose, to keep you just busy enough, just stressed enough, that you don't have the time or energy to question the world around you. And then there's the media and advertising, which play a massive role in keeping you distracted and unfulfilled. Think about how ads are constantly telling you you're not enough. You need this car, these clothes, this latest gadget to be worthy. Social media platforms too fuel this cycle, showing you highlight reels of other people's lives, making you compare yourself endlessly. This design isn't accidental. It's meant to keep you scrolling, consuming, and feeling like you need more. More stuff, more approval, more of what they're selling. Or take our education system as another example. Schools are meant to educate, but often they function more like training grounds for obedience. They teach us to memorize, to sit quietly, to follow rules, rarely encouraging creativity, independent thought, or questioning authority. Have you ever noticed how quickly school programs cut funding for arts, music, and critical thinking, instead prioritizing standardized testing and rote learning? That's because the matrix doesn't benefit from free thinkers. It benefits from workers who don't question the rules. Even healthcare is shaped by the matrix. Rather than focusing on wellness and prevention, mainstream healthcare often emphasizes treating symptoms with pharmaceuticals, feeding an industry that profits from people being chronically unwell. Instead of empowering you to take control of your health, the system keeps you dependent, encouraging quick fixes over true healing. And one of the most isolating aspects of the matrix is the feeling that something isn't quite right, but being surrounded by others who seem oblivious to it. This system is designed to keep you disconnected, not only from your true self, but from others as well. Think about the endless cycle of surface-level interactions, the constant distractions, and the lack of genuine connection. The matrix encourages competition, envy, and comparison, feeding a loneliness that's hard to shake. You scroll through endless feeds, watch others' carefully curated lives, and feel that somehow you're missing out, that everyone else is thriving while you're struggling to make sense of it all. But this feeling of loneliness isn't a flaw in you. It's a symptom of a society that keeps you isolated to maintain control. The matrix doesn't want you to find real connection or meaningful relationships, because in unity, there's power. Imagine if people everywhere stopped competing, stopped comparing, and started seeing each other as allies rather than rivals. The system would start to weaken. This sense of loneliness, this yearning for something real, is actually a sign that you're waking up, that you're starting to see through the illusion. You're not alone in feeling this way. Many are quietly waking up, realizing that there's more to life than what the matrix has shown them. The path forward is in connection, in finding others who see the matrix for what it is, and supporting each other in breaking free from its grasp. But here's the part they don't want you to know. The matrix only has as much power over you as you give it. This system feeds off your belief in it. If you start to question, to challenge these limitations, the matrix begins to lose its hold. Imagine if you peeled back the layers and saw through the illusion. What would you find? What potential within yourself might you uncover? The first step to breaking free is awareness. Once you recognize the matrix for what it is, a construct built on beliefs, rules, and limitations, you can start to dismantle its hold over you. You don't have to follow the same worn path, believe the same narratives, or limit yourself to what's expected. You have the power to reshape your own life, to reclaim your mind, your choices, and your freedom. This isn't about escaping reality. It's about discovering a higher truth. It's about realizing that you are more than just another piece in a machine. You are a creator with the power to shape your reality. As you start to pull away from the matrix, you'll find an untapped source of potential within yourself, a wellspring of creativity and strength that's been hidden, waiting for you to find it. So, a question remains as we stand on the brink of awakening. How do you escape this web of control and step into your true power? The answer lies in the next stage of our journey, exploring ascension, the ultimate path to breaking free from the matrix and stepping into your true nature. Imagine setting out on a journey back to the core of who you really are, beyond limitations and doubts. This is ascension, not just a lofty idea, but a deep, necessary evolution of your consciousness. If you've made it this far, you're already on this path, whether you realize it or not. You're here because a part of you knows it's time to reconnect with your true essence and that's a courageous step. Ascension is the process of shedding old, limiting beliefs and patterns, letting go of what's been weighing you down. Think of it as a gradual, steady climb up a mountain. You're leaving behind outdated perspectives and slowly gaining a new view, one that allows you to see things with a greater sense of clarity and calm. This isn't just spiritual talk. It's a real, lived experience of becoming more in tune with yourself and what matters most. As you move forward, it's normal to feel a mix of excitement and fear. This path isn't always easy, and it asks you to confront parts of yourself that you may have ignored or buried. You may feel bursts of energy, followed by fatigue, or moments of deep reflection and sensitivity. It can be unsettling, but know that these experiences are part of the process. They're signs that your mind and body are adjusting, letting go of the old, to make room for something new and more aligned with who you are. You might notice that your intuition becomes stronger, that you're drawn to people, places, and ideas that lift you up. Old worries might start to fade, replaced by a feeling of inner calm and trust. Perhaps you'll find yourself more patient, more compassionate, or even noticing deeper connections in nature or in your relationships. This is a natural result of raising your awareness. It's as though a clearer path is unfolding before you. Your growth also has an impact beyond yourself. When you let go of fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs, you inspire others around you to do the same. People notice a shift in you, a calm energy, kindness, or a resilience, and it encourages them to reflect and grow too. Just as you've been affected by those who bring peace and positivity, your own transformation influences the world around you. The world needs people like you, who are willing to see beyond the surface, to help lift us all toward a higher understanding and a more connected way of living. Yes, ascension can be intimidating at times, but if you're still here, it means you're ready. You're ready to step into a more authentic version of yourself. This isn't about losing who you are. It's about discovering the strength, wisdom, and peace that have always been within you, waiting to be recognized. Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come, and know that everything you're experiencing is part of this transformative journey. Ascension is not something you have to achieve or perfect. It's a natural unfolding, a gentle return to your true nature. You're exactly where you need to be, and you're on the right path. Embrace the journey with patience, knowing that each step forward brings you closer to a deeper understanding, a richer life, and a sense of unity with the world around you. Imagine a reality where every part of you, your thoughts, feelings, and actions, has an effect beyond what you see and touch. This isn't just some spiritual talk. It's a truth that speaks to your multidimensional nature. Right now, you stand on the edge of a new way of living, one where you can connect higher awareness with everyday life. If you're watching this, you're ready to embrace all parts of yourself. Think of yourself as a bridge between two worlds, the cosmic and the earthly. On one side, there's the wisdom and insight from higher consciousness. On the other, there's the reality of daily tasks, relationships, and responsibilities. Integration is about bringing this higher awareness into everything you do, even the smallest tasks. Imagine approaching your morning coffee as a moment of mindfulness, where you take a few deep breaths and set a positive intention for the day ahead. This small shift can turn a simple act into a meaningful ritual, helping you connect to your spiritual self, even during ordinary moments. Living consciously is the foundation of integration. It means being aware of your thoughts, actions, and reactions in each moment. Imagine going about your work with the intention of adding kindness, focus, and integrity to every task. When you do this, even your job becomes an expression of your higher self, a way to bring purpose and positivity into your everyday life. Meditation is a powerful tool for connecting to this higher awareness. It's not just a way to relax, it's a doorway to other layers of your being. With regular meditation, you begin to feel more centered, and you may find that insights or solutions to problems come to you naturally. This practice strengthens your connection to your spiritual self and helps you bring this awareness back into your daily experiences. Working with energy is another important part of integration. Imagine learning to notice the energy around you and using simple techniques to clear away stress or negativity. Just as you might wash your hands after a long day, you can cleanse your energy through practices like grounding or mindful breathing. By consciously managing your energy, you become more balanced and present, able to respond to life's challenges from a place of calm and clarity. As you embrace this expanded awareness, you might notice subtle changes in how you see the world. You begin to feel more connected to others, sensing the common humanity in each person. You might also notice a deeper appreciation for nature, feeling the beauty of life in the changing of the seasons, the growth of plants, or the flow of water. This is the shift that comes from recognizing yourself as part of something much larger. This process of integration isn't just about personal growth, it's about collective growth. As more people embrace their multidimensional nature, we move closer to a collective awakening. Imagine a world where people understand their deeper connection to each other and the planet, where humanity works together to create a better future. This vision starts with each of us making small changes, connecting to our higher selves, and living with purpose and kindness. Embracing your multidimensional nature can bring a sense of purpose, joy, and alignment to your life. It's a journey that transforms not only your personal reality, but also the world around you. Each small step you take toward living consciously is part of a greater shift, helping to create a world that reflects the best of who we are. So imagine you're standing at a crossroads, faced with a decision that has the potential to change everything, with two paths before you, each offering a unique experience of reality. One path is the journey of being the creation, someone who flows with the currents of life, observing and experiencing the world around them. There's comfort in this path. You feel part of something larger and allow the universe to guide you. You're open to signs, synchronicities, and moments of fate. But this path also means letting go of control, accepting that you're part of a bigger picture you may not fully shape. The other path is that of the creator. Here, you step into a role of powerful responsibility, seeing yourself as a co-creator of reality. You set intentions, envision outcomes, and recognize that your thoughts and actions are part of what shapes your life. The universe becomes a canvas, and you are the artist, with every choice and belief painting your experience. Yet this role requires accountability. The life you create is yours to shape, but also yours to manage. There's no one else to credit or blame. This isn't just a theoretical choice, it's practical. As a creation, you might feel a deep connection to the flow of life, noticing small coincidences that seem to guide you. Imagine those moments when the right advice comes just when you need it, or when life seems to line up perfectly without you forcing it. As a creator, you actively design your experiences, using intention and mindfulness to guide outcomes, like setting goals that bring you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. But perhaps the greatest wisdom comes in learning to embrace both roles. Being both creator and creation means knowing when to step back and trust life's flow, and when to take inspired action. It's about realizing that while you shape your reality, you're also part of a bigger, mysterious design. Think of it like dancing. Sometimes you lead, and sometimes you're guided by the music. When you align your choices with this flow, you become a conscious co-creator, merging your desires with a universal rhythm. This choice whether to be the creator, the creation, or both, ripples out beyond just you. Every action, every decision has a subtle impact on the people around you, on the energy of your environment, and even on the collective growth of humanity. In choosing to be conscious of your role, you inspire others to wake up to their own potential, contributing to a world where more people are aware and engaged in shaping a positive reality. This choice is powerful, and while it might feel overwhelming, there's no wrong answer. Each path leads to growth, connection, and a deeper understanding of life. The real gift is the awareness that you have this choice, to embrace your role in the universe, to live with purpose, and to create a life that reflects your deepest values. As you move forward, remember that the journey is just beginning. With this awareness, you have the opportunity to live with intention, to create meaning, and to contribute to the beautiful unfolding story of existence. The universe is ready for what you'll bring to it. We are both the dreamers and the dream itself. Each of us is woven into the fabric of existence, not separate or insignificant, but a vital piece of a larger whole. Every thought, every action ripples out, influencing the world around us in ways we may never fully see. And remember, this journey doesn't truly end. Awakening is an ongoing process, a path that continues to expand as you do. With each step forward, new possibilities and insights open up, revealing ever deeper layers of who you are and what life can be. Embrace the journey, knowing that it's one of wonder, discovery, and limitless potential. The universe is unfolding with you, in every breath, every thought, every choice, inviting you to participate fully in the beautiful tapestry of existence. And so, as we reach this point in our journey, remember that you are more than just a human. You are a Hue-Man, a being of light and energy, a unique expression of the universe itself. You carry within you the full spectrum of existence, from the earthly to the divine, embodying both the tangible and the ethereal. Embrace your role as both creator and creation, weaving your own vibrant colors into the tapestry of life. With every choice, every thought, and every intention, you illuminate the path forward, not just for yourself, but for all. The journey continues, and with each step, you reveal the infinite hues of your true nature. I want to thank everyone so much for joining me on this journey. This channel has grown a lot the last couple of months, and I'm truly grateful. Your comments and insights on the latest videos truly mean the world to me. I love seeing the positivity, the shared ideas, and even learning from those of you who bring new perspectives and knowledge. Every comment is a reminder that we're building something special together. And soon, I'll be launching a community where we can connect even deeper and support each other on this path. I can't wait to share it with all of you. Until then, have a wonderful day, stay curious, and keep shining your unique light. Speak to you soon.